Hi! Here I am at my desk. I've done a sewing video before, so this is my second sewing video. You guys know I like DIYs, I like to craft. I think I'm gonna turn my channel into a DIY channel. I don't know. I'm super duper excited because I'm making my own dress. I've never done this before. So a few days ago, I was at Joann Fabrics and I came across this section that was full of patterns. They just had books and books of different patterns that you could buy. I was looking through the books and I found one that I literally fell in love with. The reason I fell in love with it was because it was really similar to this dress I found on Pinterest that I have been obsessed with for months. Couldn't find a similar one to it at all. The girl said it was thrifted, so it was like a vintage 60s mod dress that was cut short, I think, because I don't think that length would have flied in the 60s. But it was really so pretty and the fit just looks so good. So I was like, I need the dress. So I found this pattern at Joann Fabrics. I bought the pattern and then I went to go look at fabrics, which took me forever to decide because I wanted one that was cheap. So I looked through the clearance and that took forever, but I found two that I really liked. I found this one, which is like almost a 70s kind of like flower print pattern. It is brown, little red, white, and blue flowers. Then I got this one, which is a little more of a modern pattern. It's kind of tie-dye-ish. This red zipper, which is an exact match to the red fabric. And then this white zipper, which is a match for the other fabric, the brown fabric. You could definitely like find patterns online that you can print off on the computer, but this one's pre-done, so all the patterns are in here already. I've got to cut them out, and it has specific little directions. It tells you how much fabric you need as well as what accessories you need. I've made something before, so I made a pattern that I found on TikTok. This girl like told you how to do it and how to do the measurements. That was a little bit difficult because I had never done that before. I've never sewn clothes for myself. I feel like so many times I'll find something on Pinterest and I'll be like, oh, I want that, and then I'll scour the internet for something similar, and it'll be A, expensive, or two, it'll be A, expensive, or B, I can't find it. I figured I should just start sewing my own stuff whenever I can't find something because that's so much easier. Sewing, people make it out to seem like this extremely hard thing, but it's literally needle and thread, and it's the same as driving because you step your foot on the pedal and you do the speed that you want to go. You can go slow or as fast as you want, and you can also fix up clothes. You could buy clothes at the thrift store and sew it. I want to start doing creative stuff because it makes me happy and not depressed. Let's take the sewing machine off and get working on this pattern. I'm gonna do the pattern on the desk. That's why I'm taking the sewing machine off. I'm gonna put it on the floor and spread it out. Let's get started. This video is not a tutorial. Let me state that right now. Y'all are just watching me do this for fun. I'm doing it to encourage you to do it. As someone who has never really sewn from pattern before, I really want to show y'all that it's easier than you think. And if I have any kinks or issues, I'll let you know what they are. That way when you go to sew, you can avoid them. I don't like this paper. It's like so thin. It always just makes me annoyed. I'm like, it's gonna rip. We're gonna really try our hardest not to rip this today. I'm so sorry. This is so noisy. So you measure yourself. So let's go get a tape measurer. What do I measure? Gives you the flexibility to choose your size separately for your bust and waist. Because I fit into size 24 jeans. Like I'm a size 24, but then my waist is a different size. So my waist, 26.5. This is for girls only, y'all. Girls only sewing. The girls and the gays. I'm just an average size overall. I'm a size 12 in the middle. That's really weird because this is why I'm always so confused, is because when I measure myself, my waist is 26 inches, but then I can only fit into size 24 pants. Like anything bigger than that, it doesn't fit me. I just feel like I'm measuring wrong. I know I have like a short torso. I'm just so confused with sizing. And then it says European size 38, but I'm a 34 or 32 in European sizes. Let's just freaking cut this out. This is the pattern. Number one. There's no number one. There's a 3, there's a 4, and there's a 7 and an 8, and a 6, and a 5. The number one here? What is? Okay. Cut one on fold. Guys, I just don't know what I'm doing. We have to cut on the 12 here. 3/8 seam allowance. Okay. I really want this dress to be perfect. I feel like this is going to be the hardest part though, or not the hardest part necessarily, but the most stressful part, trying to cut this out accurately. One is done. These are the darts, but I'm gonna not cut those yet. I'm gonna put this in a pile so everything's in order. My dog is joining us. This is a Navy. She is 1.5 years old. We are both Cancers, and she is a puppy, and she's really dumb. And that's a fun fact about my dog. Can you believe we're both Cancers? Look at us. Aren't we just one and the same? Oh, this is so stressful. This is the biggest one I've cut yet. Okay, so this is 7, this is 6, 4, 1, 5, 8, and 10. And this goes back in the bag. So we cut everything out. Look at that. Isn't that so neat? We are good. So now we have to cut out some pieces out of the fabric. Here's the thing. I don't think I want to do the sleeves because maybe the sleeves will make it look more fancy and I want it to be a little more laid back. So let's not do the sleeves. Now we have to lay out our fabric. We can go ahead, place our patterns down. So there's a specific way they want us to do it. Number 1 goes on the fold here. And let's pin it down. I don't want to make a huge mess of things, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out now. I need better scissors. Okay, I think I have to flip it inside out, but this should be fine. There's my tip number 1, is make sure you put the fabric the right way, because I almost just cut everything the wrong way. Do I need to iron this? Alright, let's iron this real quick. Now let's do it properly. Pattern side up. I'm gonna finish cutting the rest of the fabric out because it's gonna take a really long time. And then I'll get back to you guys because my camera's also dying. I finished cutting everything out. Now we have the instructions here, and the first thing I need to sew. Step number 1, a stay stitch. From the next edge of the bodice front to make the bust darts in the front. The right sides together, bring broken lines together, matching small dots, stitch along broken lines from wide end to point. Press darts together, stitch dart, waist darts, and bodice front, press darts towards them. Okay, and then they have a little photo here. I've never done a stay stitch before. I guess it's just like a regular stitch on the neck, so that should be pretty easy. It says 1/4 away from the next edge. So 1/4, 6 millimeters. You can't even see it because it's so similar to the color of the fabric. Just one straight stitch. It's just basically to prevent it from fraying, I think. To make the bust darts in the front with right sides together, bring broken lines together. So darts are pretty simple. I've done darts before. So right sides together, so that means it's gonna be like this. Here I just drew it on with chalk. You just want to fold it so only that is folded in. So like only the darts folded. Then I'm gonna put the chalk together. And then when you open it up, it'll be like that with the fold. Does that make sense? I don't know, y'all. This isn't a tutorial, like I said, because I'm literally trying my best. This is just me attempting to make this dress. Now it's folded like this. So it's kind of made like a fold in the back. That just helps like cinch it in so like it fits your body a little bit better. There's 4 total on this one, so I'm gonna do them all right now. did 6 darts. There's 4 on the front and then 2 on the back. Stitch bodice back to bodice front at shoulders and sides. Let me sew the shoulders first, then hem sleeves. Okay, you want to do it right sides facing each other. Since I'm not doing the sleeves, I'm gonna try to hem them. It's a lot of pins and needles. But yeah, I don't even know how to describe this. You just literally fold the edge down and sew it. Now I'm gonna sew it. Oh my gosh, it's starting to become a dress. It's still a little bit stiff. I got the top half going, like, isn't this kind of crazy? But yeah, so I hemmed the sleeves. So the sleeves are now hemmed, just very structured still. So now I have to move on to the skirt. It says pin each skirt side, front 6 to skirt front 5 at side fronts. Basically now you put 5 goes in the middle. Oops. 5 goes in the middle. The 6s go on the sides of the 5. I don't even need to pin this down. It's such a straight line. I'm just gonna sew it. Okay, let me sew it. I'm guessing 7's the one that's straight in the middle. Yeah, that would make sense. And then 8 is the long one. Let's take 8. One of 8, one of 7. And stitch them together. Easy as pie. This is really going fast. Like, I'm halfway done with the dress almost. Like, the hardest part is gonna be the zipper for sure, but like, I'm almost completely done. Taking the piece that I sewed before, the first skirt piece, I have to sew the skirt pieces I just sewed onto those. So then I have one big skirt. I don't know why I never like do proper seam allowances, but now that I know what the seam allowance is supposed to be, like, it's way easier to sew it. This was like the easiest thing ever to sew because all the instructions are so simple. The pattern being pre-cut was like the best thing ever because it made it way simple for me. This is the skirt on. Let's measure it. It's gonna be way shorter too. It's really long still. And there'll be a zipper in the back. And then the top, let's put it on. Do you see the vision? Are you seeing the vision right now? This is a really sturdy fabric. So hopefully this will like get a little better. I might have to fix the darts to fit my chest better. We'll see. Open this up. This is the top. And then you pin them all together. So they are both right sides facing together. And I'm gonna pin them. Oh my gosh, does everything match? The darts and everything match. I finished sewing it. Oh, I'm sorry, I kicked you. Now I have the zipper that I have to somehow attach. I need to figure out how to do this. So I'm just gonna pin it down first. I've done zippers before. So you wanna pin it like this. Zipper is on. Not really, it's pinned on. It's not sewed on, but let's just see how it goes. Clearly, it's a whole nother day. It's actually the next day. I didn't necessarily give up last night, but it got dark outside and I was like, you can't, the lighting, just a bunch of factors, and it wasn't great. So here we are again. It's definitely at least like 2 or 3 inches too big. See, this is why I can never trust my own measurements, because I'll measure myself, it'll be completely wrong because I'm holding about 4 inches right here. Listen, it is a dress. For sure, it's a dress. But I'm getting really irritated with it because it's too big. Like, I literally knew it. I was like, it's gonna be too big on me. Anyway. I'm gonna measure the side, see how much I need to take in, because I want it to fit more like this. Alright, I can't do much. Why is it so dark? Starting to wish the dress sat up here more versus down there. It really is so big, look. Like there's so much fabric over here. I'm gonna undo the zipper in the back. Right now the waist sits here. I'm gonna move it up about an inch so it sits like that, like right at my waist. And then I'm gonna cinch in the sides as well so it'll fit a little bit better. And then at the end I will decide what length to cut it at. But this is what it'll kind of look like, and that's a lot cuter than just like this. Like this makes me look like a child. Like I look like a child, like you know what I mean? I almost put this chalk in my mouth. Ew. Why is it dark? Okay, now that I marked this, I'm gonna go in and measure with a ruler how much I need to take in. So then I know for next time I make this dress. Okay, let's seam rip the zipper. Now I have to sew all of this 2 inches shorter. Yes, it fits. Yes, we get it. Yes, we did it. We did it together. We did it. We did it. It freaking fits. Oh, I cut it. I didn't even mention I cut it to be shorter earlier because it was too long. I feel like if it's too long, it's gonna be like 60s vibes. Like she's from the 60s. I want it to be like that could be from the 60s, but I'm 21, y'all. Leave me be. Guys, I don't know if you're ready to see this dress. Like genuinely, no idea if you're ready, but here it is. You can't even see it. The lighting is so bad. Wait. This is it. This is the dress. Navy. Guys, this is how I'm styling it with these Doc Martens. I want to pair like a purse with it, but I don't have a black purse that matches the shoes. I would want like a little shoulder one, kind of like this. I don't know if I would wear it with the shoes. I feel like the shoes are making it a little more kiddish, but I love it. It's so cute. It's exactly what I envisioned. Don't think I like the boots with it either. I can't tell. Maybe even cowboy boots might look cute. I don't know what was up with the sizing, but I should have just gone for like a size 32 or 34 because this was a 38. I love y'all so much. I like when you guys send me stuff, so if you hem something, cinch something, like anything that has to do with sewing, like if I inspired you in any way, like please send me a message on Instagram. I respond to all of them. Hope you enjoyed. Love you so much. Peace out. Oh, right. Finish the heart. Finish it together. You and me, we finish the heart. Love you guys so much. See you in my next video. Bye.